Alrighty, today we're going to be trying to catch some catfish. Got a bunch of different type of baits. So essentially what we're doing today, the water in this pond is pretty clear. I'm going to try to catch a few bass, but I'm mainly coming for the catfish. Haven't been here in a couple years, guys. I fished this pond a couple times back in the old days on my channel. I believe I pretty much have everything except for my net. I got my good old Thump net here with me today. This is what I'm going to keep my live bait in, and I just realized I didn't bring any brim hooks. Maybe I brought a brim hook in my tackle box. We'll check though. Well, as I was saying, the goal is to catch some catfish today. I messed up and left all my bluegill hooks at home. I have one bluegill hook, so hopefully I don't mess that up. Gonna go ahead and put the life jacket on real quick. All right, we're officially in the kayak now. I'm gonna go ahead and launch out. If you guys saw from the drone footage, the lake is super crystal clear. It hasn't got that muddy winter water tint yet. And there's a channel that goes out through the middle of this thing where it's a little bit deeper water. I'm gonna see if I can catch some bass real quick. Then I'm gonna go catch some bluegill, try to catch a big catfish. So let's go ahead and get over there. There's some 10-pounders in here. 10-pound bass, 20-pound cat. So let's see what we can get. Officially in the kayak, strapping you guys to my chest now. It's a little shallow over here. I'm not sure if I can get this, if I can put the pedal drop down or not. I mean, I may can. It's pushing it a little bit. I guess I'll try it. Okay. Alright. Well, we got the old chatterbait on. I know there's old channel bait out here, but I feel like the best bait to use for bass right now is probably going to be a worm. I'm throwing this old chatterbait out here. Okay. I'm going to start using the old worm. No hate to the chatterbait. There's some big logs over here you guys will see on the drone. I've caught a couple like 7 1/8 by it. There's a bird. Golly bum. I hit a massive stump. Oh my goodness. What a monster stump, bro. That right there is a monster. There's a bunch of fish in this lake, a bunch of dinks too. May not catch none of those today, but there's a bunch of small ones. Normally you come out here with a wacky rig, you'll slay them. I'm wanting to get down there by some logs. I know there's some big ones down there. I may have just crossed that big one. It may be a bad spot to be in. Yeah, I think I landed on top of it. It's fish. Oh man. I thought I would have had a good one. It's a dinkamus. Well, the owner actually wants me to take these little ones out, so I put this in my Thump net. I'll keep these little ones for him. I need to tighten that drag up, that's for sure. There we go. I knew I got a bite through there. This thing didn't even put up a fight. Just slapped it and gave up. This will be another Thump net bass. Get down in there, little buddy. Let's see if we can get another one. That looks like a big old giant floating fish. What is that? It's not a real big one. I know there's some in here way bigger than that, so it must be a baby one. Unless he put more of them in here. Ooh, what was that? Felt like a bump. Well, you guys see that grass carp right there? It's Not a very big one. I mean, it's about 2.5, 3 foot long. But there's a lot bigger ones in here. Nothing on the bank over here. The water's just clear, man. Too clear. That was a bite. That was a bite. 100%. With a little baby. It's a fish though. Little baby. Yeah, they're cold, boy. Put your little head first down in there in the front net. Okay. 3 fish, 1 off worm, 2 off chatterbait. We're gonna throw to the bird's nest, bird box. All right, we're over there to it. See if we can jig up a big one. It feels like a pretty good one. Huh, I said it felt like a pretty good one. It's another dink. Oh man, there goes my worm. You slung my worm off, you little fish. I'm gonna get my another pack of worms. Now there's a Christmas tree on that side of the bird box. That's where I caught that big one at one time. Looks like a fish. Gosh. There he went. Little booger. It sure was a fish. Dang. So I'm gonna put the old worm on. Go ahead and tear the appendages off. Go ahead and get my Thump gel out. I want the old pink. If you guys have never used Thump gel, it's really good fish attractant. Same people that make this Thump net I've been using. Fish hang on to it, boy. The water's so clear I could definitely see a fish. If there was one shallow enough to see. I blew my fishing spot, but I see why. It's a good spot. I think I may throw the chatterbait down this bank. I do want to throw one more. All right, I just threw the worm down there. There's an old stick right there. There's a valve down there too, where you can drain the lake. Never caught a big one right here, but I've heard that a big one lurks over here, or one did. That's a fish. Another little dinky winky. Well, definitely a good day for the dinks. There we go. Another fish. Man, where are the behemoth mamas at? Okay, so what we're gonna do, got this old catfish food right here. See if we can chum us up some kitties. come up some kitties. Big old bluegill. What I tell y'all, and this time I'm going to swallow my hook too. Too big for bait. May even cut him in half, but I didn't bring a knife. That one's good. That's a good bluegill to use. Dang it, I slung the bluegill right off there. I'm catching on this size left and right. I'm trying to catch a little bluegill for smaller bass and catfish, and that's all I'm able to catch. Every cast is big bluegill, which most people wouldn't complain about. But like I drop it down there for a couple seconds, like it just rebaited. There we go. That's a pretty big bluegill. Slab. Chunky one. That's a tank. That's a thick bluegill. God, bone, dude. What a giant. Are you guys seeing these? Look at the size of this thing. That's my hand. That's a giant bluegill. Might actually take a picture of that one.
Man, that's a nice little setup you got right there.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. But I tried to catch a catfish today and I just wasn't having it. I probably ain't gonna be out here too much longer.
I don't care. I don't care how long you stay. You come. I've been missing you. I wish you to come. These
that sun started going behind that tree line and they weren't biting in the shade. I was catching them in the sun, but...
Yeah. All right, Marshall.
All right, then.
I'll set you something out over there.
All right, guys. We're pretty much ready to leave. Didn't get any catfish. Just going to try the worm in a couple of spots on the way out. All this water is super shallow. The lake's filled in with a lot of silt from where it used to be years ago. There we go. Right here at the last minute. Pulling them out close to the creek. Bada boom, bada bing. Got another one of them little boogers. Oh, come off, man. What a little booger, man. There we go. All right, well, I got one of them little ones. Well, we caught some numbers today, but nothing crazy. I have a splitting headache. Check out the old Thump net. Got all the bass down in there. We're gonna transfer them because this is gonna be a trophy pond, so we're getting all these little ones out. There's a little pond right up there. We're gonna be putting them in. And yeah, we try to take like 100 bass out of this lake a year and transfer them. and try to keep big ones only. And I haven't been here in like 4 or 5 years to manage it, so it's kind of gotten overrun with these little fish. Let's go ahead and get this kayak loaded up and I'll get you guys back in the truck. Smush my finger. Oh man, it hurts. Oh man. I have a splitting headache. But I'm gonna go to the house, try to take me a nap, get rid of this thing. But the boat build should be done by the time you guys see this video. So we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Georgia Bassmaster channel. Hope you guys catch some big ones. Until then, tight lines.